everybody, welcome to another episode of HQ presented by Kia. Marie Papadakis here with Gareth Wheeler. And Gareth, we're back here at BMO Training Ground. Not much of a break at all. TFC heads out to Montreal tomorrow. So what does this mean heading into the match this weekend? Well,
one, they're going into the weekend on a high, obviously advancing to the semifinal round of the CONCACAF Champions League, but it presents a challenge as well. For Toronto FC, you're playing off short rest. They're basically back in Toronto for a day, then back on the road yet again from Monterrey to Montreal. So Thursday here at the training ground was all about evaluating players' fitness to see who's ready to go and who'll be up for the task, because although Montreal struggled out of the gate, they have a new head coach in Remy Gard, it's still a difficult task based upon the conditions.
So what else makes heading into Montreal this weekend, besides the conditions and on the off rest, difficult?
Well, playing inside the Big O is a massive hurdle. You're essentially playing on carpet, and the surface isn't very good at all. And TFC players and players across the league alike who are forced to play under those conditions don't really enjoy that. So maybe you want to be a little bit more careful if you're the coaching staff, and you want to rotate players in and out of the team. There are players that deserve a start who haven't been seeing a lot of time, like a Nico Hasler, like an Agar Akeche, like a Clint Irwin, maybe even Ashton Morgan, Jay Chapman. You want to make sure that they remain active and they get some minutes in the team. So perhaps this provides the proper conditions to bring some of those players in and really not play a quote-unquote weakened side, play a group that can still get the job done. Remember, in Toronto FC's lone league game thus far, they fell in their opening match to the Columbus Crew. So they want to get things back on track, but also be wary with the international break ahead to give players requisite rest as well.
So for more on what to expect this weekend, let's hear from the team after training today.
It shouldn't take much for us to get up for a game like this, a rivalry game against a team that obviously there's a lot of history there between us and Montreal, especially in the past couple seasons. And so being at the Big O, a place that we met not too long ago in a very big playoff game, we're excited and ready to get after it.
After this weekend, Gareth, a few players from Toronto FC are heading to Team Canada. Let's hear more about that.
Yeah, the Canadian men's national team will convene after this weekend. It is the international break, and an all-important one, as Team Canada, or the Canadian men's national team, has a new head coach in John Herdman. So Jonathan Osorio, Tassane Ricketts, Jay Chapman, and Ashton Morgan all called into the team. And it's a chance for these players to reestablish themselves within the men's national team program, because with a new manager, there's a new vision, a new approach, new standard. So the first impression will be an important one for a new manager. And I know all the players are looking forward to joining up back with their Canadian men's national team teammates.
Tassane Ricketts has more to say on Team Canada.
What I've learned from him, he's very prepared. He knows exactly what he wants from us. He knows exactly what he wants to do with the program from the grassroots up. And it's good. You know, he's proven what he's done with the ladies. And if you can get that foundation, starting from the youth going up, I think it will benefit the whole program.
So Gareth, two players left the match on Tuesday with some injuries. What's the status?
Yeah, day-to-day, Justin Morrow dealing with a calf, Chris Mavinga a groin. I mean, considering there is a full week off for heading into the international bye week, it probably makes sense for Toronto FC to proceed with caution with both, but neither seems to be a long-term injury.
Well, TFC heads out tomorrow morning for the big St. Patrick's Day match in Montreal.
Bring the luck of the Irish with you to Montreal. What better way to spend your St. Patrick's Day? Some pints and some football. The 401 Derby, Toronto FC and the Montreal Impact, 3 p.m. You can watch on CTV.